Welcome to the show. It's been a little bit of a chaotic day.
Fantastic, Christina. How about now? Oh, yep, look at that. We're getting sound.
We're batting 1,000 here today.
We're batting 1,000. If you didn't hear Tone talking earlier, we've been having problems with our website today, so that's delayed our morning, and then we've been having a bunch of server issues, which is affecting our sound in our computers. I think we got everything figured out. If you guys are just getting up to speed,
For now.
if you guys are just catching up with us, we're talking about this new escape room opening up in Toronto, Escape This 9 to 5, based off of popular shows such as The Office, Parks and Rec, Office Space, Workaholics, even the comic strip Dilbert. Does anyone read Dilbert?
No.
Like, I know Dilbert.
So, no one anymore. So yeah, what you missed in audio is basically that so many escape rooms opened in the arena of offices and doctors' offices and dentists' offices, and it was because nobody knew how to build a set or really knew like so it was like escape this office. They were really lame. It was really easy to do. I'm hoping that this is not the industry reverting, but instead they found a really comical way to put a spin on all this content.
I was actually on our social media pages, not ours, but just like escape room social media pages the other day, and a very popular escaper has the idea in their head that USA escape rooms are plateauing. If you because I don't know if this is another one of those instances of, are we plateauing? Is this just another office space escape room type deal?
I don't know.
Have we stopped evolving? Has science gone too far?
Has science gone too far? I don't know about that. I mean, we basically were sold out on Saturday across
That's
the board,
true.
every location.
Mhm.
So I don't know. I don't think that the industry is plateauing. I think that the industry consistently needs to evolve.
I agree, 100%.
But
Because if you're not putting
that
out
looks like de-evolution.
a little bit, it does look like a step back, and there's nothing wrong, by the way, with remembering your roots. There's nothing wrong with taking a step back. However, we also don't want to de-evolve and make this the standard. Again.
Yeah, no, I mean, if I go play that, I better laugh my ass off at the content in there.
100%.
Otherwise, no, I'm not interested.
You know what might
Hi,
make
Adam.
Is Adam here? What's up, Adam? I'm so sorry.
Adam was literally here yesterday.
I heard about that, Adam. I'm so sorry that I missed you. I hope you enjoyed Cure Z.
Adam, he ran away. He was here earlier in the day.
No, I was not. Don't listen to him.
He was totally here. He was working on Puzzle Talk.
I get Puzzle Talk done a week before every episode.
I stopped in.
Wait, are you telling me that you were here too?
I was here for about
Were you here
5 minutes.
Okay.
To pick up some stuff I needed to work on from home.
And you didn't
and
stay?
I left.
You didn't stay to say hi to Adam?
I couldn't. My child was in the car.
Well, my child was in the car too.
You don't have a child.
I can pretend. I am sorry that I missed you yesterday, Adam. I do hope you enjoyed.
Look, Adam's boasting on the Facebook chat that he defeated Cure Z yesterday.
Defeated Cure Z.
How many times have you played Cure Z, Adam?
I'm gonna let him stew on that one.
It is 3 times.
Oh, nuts. We almost went out again, but the cameras came right back up. We call that a hiccup in the industry. And before we sit around and wait for another hiccup,
You're still not. There it is.
Still not. Okay, there we go. We got sound again. I just realized late that I didn't get any sound. We're going to be going through this. Can you defuse a massive paint bomb in under an hour, or will you also fall victim to a splattering end? Beat the Bomb is a 1-hour, half virtual, half physical escape experience. Players in groups of 2 to 4 don hazmat suits and face masks and enter into a world where they must solve puzzles to get to the dreaded paint bomb, and if they're lucky, defuse the paint bomb. Although some people might opt to fail so they can get a very colorful endgame photo. And unlike other escape rooms, this is the thing that stands out to me the most, they give you like a fanny pack for you to put your phone in so that you can document your experience.
I know people who have played this.
This is up in New York, yeah.
Yeah, and it's on my to-do list.
It's on the to-do list?
Yeah.
Take me along. I want to get splattered.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're wearing a whole suit, so
yeah.
Your clothes stay fine. No, Adam, it wasn't 2 times, because I remember you playing Cure Z in Red Bank as well.
Was it technically a different game then?
I mean, parts.
Oh, okay.
But I just love to bust on Adam because he's played so many games.
What is it, over 600, over 800, some nonsense?
I think it's like 2,000.
He
He holds a record worldwide.
Does he actually, like, in the book, like, is there like a, okay, I was gonna say, I don't know, I don't keep up.
No.
Can we get that guy in for an interview? Whoever has the world record for the most escape rooms, can I get an interview with you? I just want like 10 minutes of your time. But yeah, so this is really cool. I think the cool thing about this particular room as well is that it's a half virtual experience where a lot of the stuff is interactive that's displayed on the walls as far as lights and stuff. I believe there was a video where they're going through like a laser grid and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then, quite honestly, I would fail. Because just to get the colorful endgame experience, like, oh, look at me, I'm covered in paint. Ha ha. Ha ha.
Stop it, we're gonna get flagged.
We're not there yet. We're not the last topic. If any of our friends are in New York have tried this out, I would love to know more about it. Maybe we could maybe we'll make a stream thing about this. They let you film inside the game. I'm just saying. Like this video and leave a comment if you want me and Tone to get splattered.
I'm reaching a point of eliminating the no photos
it's
rule from the board because
you know what?
You know, all of our stuff, people want to take photos inside. So, you know, I'm kind of getting to a point of being like, all right, why not?
Yeah, you know what? Just to like get to like a point where it's like we're gonna hop off this one topic. I mean, it's related because they do let their phones in there. But I'm noticing a lot, especially in like vlog culture and online culture, people love documenting every single step of their experience, posting it up online. Like, hey, look at the things that I did. So, I don't know, who are we to stop free advertising? You know what I mean?
It's true.
I mean, that's just my say on it. As long as they're not getting rid of, like, actual spoilers, you know what I mean?
Adam, you played Beat the Bomb?
Adam played Beat the Bomb? Adam, is it worth it?
Playing again as they updated the puzzles. Cool.
He says it's worth it. I'm gonna go play it. But not because he said so, because I want to. And also because he said so. But with that, we're going to go ahead and roll on into our next topic. I'm on a roll today. I got 2 thumbs up from the man himself. We're gonna steamroll into this one. Immersive drama. Punch Drunk. Punch Drunk and Sky have announced the world's first immersive TV drama starring Naomi Harris, best known for her roles in Skyfall and Moonlight, and Jude Law. The TV series will tell 3 standalone but interconnected stories. There's a lot of hype being put into this, but the thing about that is that there's not a whole lot of information surrounding how they're going to actually turn this into both a TV and immersive interactive experience. That's the one thing I couldn't find information on. I've been to their website, I've been to the news articles. I can't figure out how they're actually going to pull this off. The premise, though, is super interesting.
Yeah, I'm not sure how it... I mean, I've seen... immersive shows before, so they're not first.
They're not first.
They may be first to official TV.
Okay.
But like there was a company once upon a time called Fourth Wall Studios.
Okay.
If Mike Anderson's watching, he knows of them very well. They had a product called Rides, and Rides were basically immersive shows.
Oh wow. Okay.
So you would watch the show, and during it, like, you could get a phone call from a character, or like you could get messages and stuff like that.
Oh, that's really cool. Okay.
So it was interesting. It was interesting. They were very, and I would almost argue that they'll probably do the same thing here. You know, it wasn't truly in the exact moment live. So, like, you know, the content could be pre-recorded, but you'd get a phone call from a character at the right time.
Ah, okay. I see exactly what you're saying then. So it's not something we haven't seen done before. I mean, we do this kind of stuff with Escape Stream and, other stuff in the games as well. Yeah. So this is really cool that it's, like, the first one coming to, like, actual, like, television as far as, like, national TV and stuff like that. And then they also have powerhouse cast such as, like, Naomi Harris, who I found out actually voices characters in some of my favorite video games, 007 and Fable, because she's a British actor, and I guess British actors are good for that. And then Jude Law. Who doesn't love Jude Law?
Yeah, but Jude Law's, like, kind of... his box office clout has gone down a little.
Even with the whole Fantastic Beasts thing riding behind him, because I know that has a bit of a following behind it. It's not saying that it's the best.
The franchise is not exactly rocketing for them.
Well, no, it's definitely not as big of a box office smash as the original Harry Potter series was, but it has that Harry Potter following at the very least.
At the very least, but even from the Harry Potter following, it's dropped off a little.
I can see that. There was that whole Johnny Depp thing that happened too, so... And he was supposed to be like Grindelwald or something. I think he actually still is. I think he's still...
Yeah, he is. And that whole story flip-flopped anyway because Amber Heard was really the one beating the crap out of him.
Amber Heard, you got. You tried to make our boy... you tried to take my boy down. Pirates forever. I'm joking. I've actually... Sam, if you're watching, I've literally never seen a Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
Really?
Yeah, I've never seen a single one.
All right, so I'll say that the first Pirates of the Caribbean is worth seeing.
Oh, the first one?
It's after that it all goes downhill for me.
Because that happens all the time with, like, series things for me. Once you hit movie 4, once you hit movie 5, that's when I'm
movie,
like, yeah.
I just remember there was, like, a freaking half-hour sword fight in the jungle, and it was like, they started getting ridiculous. I was bored with each subsequent film in the series.
I think that might be also, like, the result of pandering as well, which happens to things. But I'm really excited for this. Big fan of Jude Law, big fan of Naomi Harris, and from what I've seen of Punch Drunk and their immersive theater, because they are just a straight up immersive theater company, they put out a lot of good stuff. So I'm really excited to see how this stuff goes.
You know, Jude Law was once upon a time cast as Superman.
I feel like I've read that somewhere, but the exact instance of it isn't coming to my head. Who got cast over him? Was it,
The movie just got canceled.
Oh, it just got canceled?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it was originally, Batman vs. Superman.
Like the new one?
Like a decade prior.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, yeah, this is coming in my head. It was canceled
before Chris Nolan made Batman Begins.
I remember when this was a thing, yeah.
And matter of fact, in I Am Legend, there is an advertisement
Batman versus Superman.
in
Yeah,
Times
I
Square
remember that. Yeah.
for the movie.
Everyone tried to say, no, they predicted the future.
Yeah.
And it's just, no, they did not.
Yeah, Colin Farrell was cast as Batman.
That would be interesting.
It would be. He's
all
got no box office grab, though. Nobody goes to see movies with Colin Farrell.
You know,
I think he's a good actor, but it just doesn't happen.
You know, speaking of Batman, before we jump into the next topic, which as you can see is Frozen Land, and I can already guarantee that the man over here is going to have a lot to say about this. Why don't we? I want to get your opinion on Pattinson Batman, because the suit was just revealed. Pattinson. Is that what we're calling it? Because I couldn't think of it.
Yeah, Pattinson is the official title now.
His suit was just revealed. Yeah, and it's got like the red glow to it.
Well, that's
in the
just the
background.
lighting.
Yeah, it's got the red lighting to it. It's got kind of like that dark look to it. How do you feel about Pattinson so far?
Well, supposedly the suit is actually navy blue and gray.
So like the original Batman
yeah,
suit.
the cape and cowl is navy blue, and then the bodysuit is gray. I don't know.
I mean, if they're going for
So-
straight up cape and cowl, that's what you just
That's
call
what
it?
you call it, yeah.
So that Batman, because I know the argument with Pattinson right now is that he's a small guy.
He's a very skinny guy.
That Batman was also kind of a smaller guy though. Cape and cowl, like older, like navy blue. I'm talking like older Batman. He was a skinnier guy.
No.
No?
Adam West was, but...
That's what I'm thinking of.
Okay, so look, here's the thing. You can interpret Batman in several different ways. I'm not going to go on a half-hour tangent about Bruce Wayne, but comic book movies are trying to be much more correct to what's on the page. And in the comics, Bruce Wayne is supposed to be the pinnacle of human achievement. Now, to me, that does not mean that the guy needs to work out and be The Rock. Because if he's out fighting crime every night, he doesn't have time to have that regimen.
Yeah, exactly.
But it does mean that he does need to have some bulkiness to him. Alfred's definitely hitting him with protein shakes every single day. So he should still be a bigger dude. Pattinson is not that. Pattinson should be... Robert Pattinson is at a size where he could be Nightwing. He could be Robin.
Yeah, he's kind of got that, like, slender build to him, kind of like...
He's 165 pounds currently.
Shit, I weigh more than Pattinson.
Yes.
That's insane.
Yeah.
I don't even want to think about that. That's sad.
I'm 160.
Oh, man.
So, when I was at my peak, I was 205. So, yeah, I would tower over Pattinson.
Is there even still time for him to put on weight? Or
No,
is
they're filming.
Yeah, I was going to say, the Batsuit, he's already donned the Batsuit, so
Yeah.
he's going to be a skinny Batman. They're going to have to fix that in movie magic should
Now,
they decide
having
to fix
said that, I've seen him in set photos where he's shirtless.
Mm-hmm.
He's ripped. Ripped.
But he's just not bulky.
But he's got no bulk.
Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. I can understand that, because Bruce Wayne is 100% like the pinnacle of human fitness.
Yeah, this
like, that
dude's
man,
Robin size.
Yeah, okay.
Supposedly he had a massively difficult time putting weight on.
Mm-hmm.
I can
also attest to that,
I can vouch for that being difficult, but it's math, man.
What is it? When I was in the military, all they did was feed me a lot. I put on weight quick. I ate a lot of. I just ate a lot.
Got to take in more calories than you're putting out. It's weight. You've got to do the math. You got to figure out where your breaking point is, and you got to hit it.
I think I'm at a point now where I'm probably going to reserve judgment until I see the movie. Just because even right now I'm hearing with Birds of Prey, I did not want to see the movie, and I'm hearing that it's a hit. I'm hearing that people loved it.
You keep saying that, and I haven't heard a single person agree with that.
Every person I know that has gone to see it has come back like, okay, you know what? That actually wasn't a train wreck of a movie. Mike saw it?
Yeah.
He hated it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I knew he would hate it.
Mike said that he did not even smirk.
Not even once. Not even when she's bathing the hyena in the bathtub.
No, he said that the movie very desperately wants to be DC's Deadpool, and it's not.
Okay, yeah, that much I can 100% like see. I can agree and like see that even without even seeing the movie. I mean, they called out Deadpool in like their online advertisements.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I don't want to go into DC lore and go completely off topic here, but yeah, I'm reserving. I don't mind the suit.
Yeah.
I hate the fact that the Wayne murder weapon is the symbol.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, the bat emblem is made of the gun that killed his parents. And I hate that.
That's interesting.
I hate that.
That's okay, I guess. That's definitely a moment of okay, I guess.
I hate it. And that tells me more about the direction the movie is taking than the suit itself or Pattinson being a skinny dude. Because Keaton is still one of my favorite Batmen. And
he was
Affleck is my favorite.
Yeah.
But Keaton is probably number 2. And Keaton was tiny as hell.
I was going to say, Keaton was a smaller dude.
You can overcome the size if the story is good.
The story has to be good.
You've got to make me... You have to make me overlook your size with your performance.
100%.
And you can still do that. But the emblem tells me more about the story choices they're making in the movie.
100%, because I figured the emblem in the bat thing is supposed to be him using the thing that he fears the most, which is bats at a young age.
Well, that was made up in the Nolan movies.
Was that made up?
Yeah.
Damn, that makes me sad.
But regardless, it's just he's using his parents' murder weapon as his symbol.
How did he even get it? That's what I was going to ask. Did he just buy a gun and was like, all right, we'll use this? Or did he track down the dude?
To me, one of the biggest mistakes the Batman movies always make is putting a face on the killer. Because
it was never supposed to be that way.
His mission is based off the fact that his parents' killer was never brought to justice.
And he gets off on justice. That's his whole deal.
Moving on.
So, with our final topic... Disney has finally revealed, as if it's been long awaited, Tone's favorite topic of the day, set to open in 2023 at Disneyland Paris. The blueprints for Frozen Land have been revealed. Now, let's be totally honest, this move for Disney is a complete no-brainer. Disney is no stranger to opening a world themed to one of their IPs, and I have to say the blueprints for this are incredibly promising. So in 2023 in Disneyland Paris, we're all going to be able to take a nice big look at all of Arendelle. All of it. Literally all of it.
Well, Arendelle's not that big in the,
Let's look at a little bit of perspective here as far as the blueprints go and what we saw in the artwork. Here, I'll go back to the artwork. That's still pretty big. That's just an artist rendition of one part of it. You've got the castle in the background. You've got the ice castle in the back with the waterfall. You've got the mountains. You've got the entire town and stuff like that.
Yeah, but take this by perspective of an Epcot pavilion. It's a pavilion.
I suppose. A really freaking big pavilion.
It's big, but it's not that much bigger than any of the Epcot pavilions.
I suppose, yeah.
The measurements and the size were on the article.
That's true.
It's not that huge. I'm sure it's going to be breathtakingly beautiful. It's going to be amazing. It's very much going to be their, Harry Potter world that Universal does.
100%, yeah.
Because it's got the village of Arendelle as well as the castle. It's the whole kingdom.
Yeah, I'm assuming that when you go into the kingdom, it's going to be the hustle and bustle of a kingdom, whatever. The shops are all going to be open, blah, 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 blah.
So, yeah, I'm super excited for it. We were already having a family discussion on, I leave for Disney World in a couple days, and then we're going back for Liv's 5th birthday. And we were already saying that, maybe 4 or 5 years later, we're going to go back to Europe. So we'll probably hit Disneyland Paris while we're there.
Check out Arendelle. Take some pictures. So let me know so we can put it on so we can put it up on stream one of these days. I wonder if this is going to be, is this the trend now? I mean, Harry Potter and Universal thing was their own thing. And then, we have Rise and the themed hotels at Disneyland, but now this is getting a Frozen Land in Disneyland Paris. Does that mean Disneyland Shanghai is going to get Mulan Land eventually?
I wouldn't say that this is anything different than they've been doing for 100 years. Well, they haven't been open 100 years, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
This is no different than when they opened Pandora in Animal Kingdom, or when they opened Toy Story Land in Hollywood Studios.
I actually completely forgot about Pandora Land.
Yeah, no, this is a pavilion. It's a land. And it's going to be breathtakingly gorgeous. It'll be a big attraction for them. But yeah, it's just another zone of a park.
Fair enough. Take that one.
Or Star Wars Land, or
yeah.
Yeah, this is nothing new to them. It's just taking an IP they have tremendous success with and giving it its own devoted territory.
An absolutely tremendous amount of success with. I think Frozen 1 and Frozen 2 are probably like some of the most popular Disney movies ever, if
Frozen
not
2 is the highest grossing animated movie of all time.
Is it like did hit all time
Yeah.
like highest grossing?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Shout out to Frozen 2. Liv is probably going to lose her mind when she goes to Arendelle then.
If she's even into it by then.
That's fair, because what is it, 2023? That's like 3 years from now? I'm
And
sure
keep
she'd
in
still
mind,
be
I'm not
into it.
going back to Europe until she's like 9.
Oh,
So-
she'd still be into it. I know 20-year-olds who are into Frozen still.
It depends.
That's fair, I suppose.
Kids change their perspectives.
I know for sure Cassidy, if she's watching this, I know she's excited, and so is her sister Kira. Basically, all my friends are super excited for this. I'm even kind of excited for this. I wasn't too big of a Frozen fan, Tangled for life. But Frozen is a really good movie.
Frying pans. Who knew?
Who knew? I love that movie. This concludes the final topic of Puzzle Talk. Let's go ahead and get our faces back up here. Thank you for joining us, everyone, for the Monday show for this exciting episode of Puzzle Talk. I'm Mike. I'm very tired. This is Tom.
This also concludes another element of Puzzle Talk.
Oh, here we go. I'm gonna make his face big. Look him in the eyes when he talks to you.
Now, this concludes our final every week episode. We're going to be moving to doing Puzzle Talk once a month, and it's going to be the last month of each month, or the last month, the last Monday of each month. We're going heavy into production on Rebels of Rome, as well as a couple other Escape Stream original content projects. And time is really just biting us in the ass to keep this rolling. It's also kind of difficult to keep new content flowing, because there's just not a lot of like great relevant news stories happening lately. So the amount of time that gets devoted into this is kind of encroaching on other projects. So Puzzle Talk will stay alive, but we're going to minimize it from 4 episodes a month to 1 episode a month.
And just so you guys get those updates for when we do go live, if you're on YouTube, make sure you hit the like button if you like what you saw here today. Leave a comment if you want us to cover some other stuff in our next video, which is going to be the last Monday of March.
Yep.
So
it'll be a while till we see you again for Puzzle Talk.
Hit the subscribe button, and then also hit the bell. That way you get notified when we go live. If you're on Facebook, make sure you follow us on our Facebook page, again, so you get that notification. And make sure you keep up with our Trapdoor Escape Stream page, so that way you get updates of the new original content that we are posting. I've been Tone. That's been Mike.
I've been Mike.
And you've been